Alright, and welcome back to Anarchy on the Asphalt. This is round 6, and we're starting off with Artemis versus You Know What They Say. And,
Still don't know what they say.
they say, we're not going to turn. We don't turn around here. We never look back.
Not sure that's a good thing to say.
Well, so far it hasn't.
You can do it.
Oh, nice hit.
Let me see a good broadside at least. Certainly took a few chunks, but
Well, I might get lucky because I'm pretty sure the Charger will chase it down. So it might not DQ.
Perhaps.
oh right.
Like, the reason the Flamingos won is because they didn't decrease the distance, but they still move slowly towards it. I don't know. Talking about DQ points there. Monolith looks like it might go.
Think so. Yeah. Now the big question then becomes: is the Charger going to catch up, or just stay at a?
Don't know.
No, it seems to pick up DK points, sadly, for the Gator. Actually, if the Charger got a little bit closer, then it would not DQ, and it would win because the other one DQ'd. But, yeah.
Yeah. And that is a shame. Say, that was not a big cram shell.
I honestly think the story will be pretty similar this time.
I'm not going to dispute that. I think your clairvoyant thoughts are pretty much spot on this
Yep.
one.
Thank you.
Oh, we are just looking at desert. I don't know. So what do you call expensive? Like, I live in an expensive place already, so...
I could pretty much just take any well, commodity and compare it.
All right.
Fuel prices went a little bit down recently, but they were super expensive. So,
Let me think.
what do you pay for like a liter? Oh wait, you're a filthy.
No. I'm a Canadian. We use the proper system.
Good.
Except
And
for
I
construction measurements and our own personal weight. We still use pounds and inches.
Yeah,
we definitely had a bastardized system.
I will retract my statement partially then. So all right, what do you pay for like a liter of well, it depends on the fuel, doesn't it? But just give me a
Oh,
approximate.
give me half a second here. I think we are just under $1 or under $2 for a liter.
Yeah. So if I convert it, then we are a bit above $2. So
Oh,
not
it's a buck
too
64.
much.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
you also have to take the average earnings into account?
Yeah. So it's not too expensive for people that live in my country. It's expensive for people that come here. So it's like yeah, that's the issue, I guess.
I don't know, man. Like, rent. Rent's the easiest one to figure out how much stuff costs. What's your average one bedroom?
Oh, I can't. I'm a student, so that's a bit strange for me to talk about.
But you must have seen apartments. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. So like $500 a month or something like that.
oh, go.
Approximately.
Yeah,
That's a
2,000
cheap. That's a cheap one, I guess.
for a full one bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, on average, a one bedroom here is $2,000 to $2,100 CAD, which is roughly 25% less of that is the American USD. So that's like 1,500 for a one bedroom USD.
All right.
Like, you'd never find a one bedroom or even a studio for 500. That'd be insane.
Give me the cost of a burger.
Let's
A
go
good
with
burger.
McDonald's.
Yeah, all right, fine. McDonald's. We also have McDonald's,
Yeah,
so
there we
we
go,
can
that's-
compare. Yeah.
Burger from there, like a cheeseburger, I think's $2.53. Where like a fancy burger will cost you almost $20. Is the
All
average
right.
price now.
So
And I'm West Coast, by the way. East Coast and Center all have different prices. Just to make stuff slightly more confusing.
yeah, I was looking to see if I could find a good pricing menu, but actually, McDonald's isn't that bad.
Apparently, the average price per month for rent for a very, very small one-bedroom apartment here is around 7,800 rand a month.
Can you convert to USD?
Uh,
I converted mine to USD.
let's see.
Because 7,000 is definitely more than 2,000.
Well, that would be 455 US dollars a month. However, earnings are way low here.
Fair enough. So at least South Africa would be a cheap place to visit. So it's got that going for it.
Yeah, it's great if you're a tourist.
Yeah. Like a one-time tourist. You don't get to come back. You just visit once, and then that's where they
Sometimes
retrieve
you
the
never get to
corpse.
leave.
All right. On the scale of fantastic timing, the automatic vacuum started, and I can't find the remote. And it snuck right in underneath the couch. And like, where the?
Yes.
You're goddamn kidding me. Is the battle starting? Yes, it is. All right. Oh, and Johno is it's exercising right now.
Yeah. Look at them glutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I don't know.
Technically a tight battle so far. Sneaky little bugger. Come here. Oh, and it went straight for the gosh darn mic cord too.
Okay, so let's just take a look at the jobs for pastry chefs, because that's what I am. and see the earnings that they offer. Yeah, here we go. Here's the first one. 12,000 a month.
12,000
That's
rand?
before taxes. Yes.
That's still a better percentage. Oh, hold on.
That's before taxes and stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
Which is sitting at around
I'm trying to like
a lot.
look for a good metric to measure it by, but it's like different for everything.
Well, housing's usually the big one. Like, that sets the retail prices for commercial properties, and then that goes into food prices at restaurants. Like, the thing with alcohol and other basics is all tax-based, so then you get weird variances.
Yeah, but alcohol, for example, is sort of monopolized in Norway.
Yeah?
Then, yeah.
What's a beer
Or the
cost?
distributor is monopolized. So. What does a bear cost? Well, that depends on a bear. I have
House lager.
a couple of really good ones. Let's see. All right, I'll just investigate the average price of the beers I have besides me. I'm not a big beer drinker, but there's this. You probably have it in. It's probably American or something. I don't know.
Again,
Ginger
Canadian, though.
Joe. Ginger Joe. Where is it from? I wonder.
Never heard of that one. Let's see. We got Stella over here, which is sold as a premium beer, ironically.
So you get that one for about $4 to $5 a bottle.
Is that USD 4 to 5?
Yeah.
That's actually expensive, man. Like, unless that's a 2-liter bottle or a 1-liter bottle.
No, that's like half. No, it's less than half. It's like 0.33 or something.
What about you there, Tiz? How much does a pint cost you?
A pint? We don't use pints.
How do you measure beers? By the way, that's part of the holdover from our system.
Well, what kind of beer? Because
House
we
lager.
have big local breweries.
Fair enough. House lager, just your average, worker blue-collar beer.
All right, let's
see here.
Let me just grab something I know everyone has. Then Jack Daniels, a bottle of Jack Daniels. What does it cost you to acquire? Like, what do they come in, like 70 centiliters or something like that?
Yeah, 750 milliliters, and then we got 2.6, and then there's the big boy. I think he's. Now I'm also going to describe this as 40 ounces.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying.
All right, what's the price for a liter? Just straight up.
A liter? Give me a half second. Do you have 750 milliliter? I don't think we have a straight liter.
Do you not see prices in liters, for example?
I do. 750 milliliters, so 3/4 of a liter. I think. So 750 costs about costs $37.
So that would cost me. Wait, did you 0.7 liters, or did you use the liter? The full liter.
Give me
cost?
a second. About old Mr. Calculator here.
So the price for a liter Jack Daniels, where I live, is currently $63 USD.
Okay, ours is 50 CAD, which a little bit less, so about $40 USD.
Yeah.
So that is expensive.
So So the difference is like almost 50%.
I mean, mine would cost 400 rand, which would make that 23.37 USD.
That's dirt cheap.
That's dirt cheap. So
Yeah, for a tourist.
there's so something we kind of do in Norway. It's sort of like a trend, I guess. Sweden is a little bit cheaper than Norway, and their krone is also a little bit weaker than ours. So we travel often to Sweden to, go
Get
shopping.
the beer.
And then, yeah, you kind of save a lot by just switching country.
No, that's fair. Well, Christ, if I go down to America, I can get 2 liters of hard liquor for like under 30. Make sure I got that right.
Yeah.
If you go to the Costco, it was so insanely priced. Like, I don't know how they're not all alcoholics. Let's go 2 liter. Yeah, like we're in Hawaii, me and my buddy.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
Oh. Interesting attack.
It's so unfortunate that they like to be upside down.
I know.
You can do this. I believe.
Here we go. Here's one that's actually not one of the things, a proper one. 7,500 a month. That's the usual thing that they offer to pay you as a full-time pastry chef.
Oh. Go fuck itself.
Yeah, this is the usual that they offer to pay. Often it's less. Yeah. So 7,500 rand a month equates to $483.21 a month.
Didn't you say that's the price of the average 1-bedroom too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 7,800 is the price of the average 1-bedroom. That's before paying for electricity and utilities.
All right, that's pretty high.
So, a interesting thing where I live is that we've kind of had dirt cheap power, or we usually never pay anything for, almost nothing for power. But recently it's been really, really expensive because we sell a lot of what we produce to Europe.
Here
well,
you pay
the rest
a leg for power, and then you don't get power every single freaking day.
Oh, that would be a scandal if it occurred. Like
People just put up with it here. It's just
any outages that lasts more than like an hour would be a complete scandal, I guess. Would be in the news and everything. But yeah.
So let's just go back 1 second. So I looked at American prices for liquor just to remind myself how cheap they were. Costco Kirkland 1.75 liters of hard alcohol vodka. $12.99 USD. That's almost 2 liters.
Jesus Christ. Well, you remember that 400 rand bottle of 1 liter Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
And how cheap it is for you? Now equate that to the 7,500 rand paycheck.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
But that's got to be close to minimum wage for you guys, ain't it?
No, minimum wage is 4,000.
I'm sorry. That's.
Yeah, no, that's. So everyone's getting screwed then. That's okay.
So yeah, it's a bit of an oh shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we are definitely all getting screwed in different ways, but I kind of prefer my way of getting screwed. You know. just a little.
Well, how much does it cost you to get screwed?
I
If we're
think
gonna price check
prostitution.
everything.
I think prostitution is illegal. Well, this strange rule. It's illegal to buy it. It's legal to sell it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not here to judge.
I think that rule is pretty funny, if you ask me.
Now we got something similar here. It occupies a weird quasi-legal space.
But if it's illegal to buy it,
Yeah, it doesn't have to make sense sometimes. It is a government rule, right? Like,
it's basically the government finding their favorite prostitute, and then if anyone else buy
Wait,
from
what?
that. No,
well,
this
you know
is just.
Cheryl, don't you? Like,
Hey, this is just me going on a tangent. And then they could technically arrest you, and then the prostitute itself, or the problem, or the source of the illegal activities, so to speak, would be
my penis.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I'll stop right there.
What are you talking about? Keep going. Nah, it's not my bag, but it is kind of hilarious sometimes.
No, this is probably most countries have this sort of rules that don't really make sense.
Yeah. Well, I get it, right? Like, it's for the safety of the sex worker and all that shit, and try to cut down on exploitation and human trafficking, which is, like, you know, super freaking bad. So it definitely occupies a weird space where they don't want it to totally be legal, but they also don't totally want it to be pushed aside and under. Ooh. Side note: Sir fucked himself again. But yeah.
I think it's fine. It will be just fine.
Yeah, fair enough. You got any opinions, my friend? Tiz?
Oh, sorry, I'm just sitting looking at the job applications and
Oh.
doom and gloom. Yeah.
It makes you feel any better. I was a paramedic. You can see how much
I
get
wonder-
paid down there.
Yeah, let's search the wage of a paramedic.
It is a mixed bag, because when human life is cheap, so are we.
Oh, life means nothing down here for the most part.
I suspect it'd be depressing for me.
I mean, the private sector's really, really good. In fact, we've got people coming from all over the world to our private hospitals. Now, the national healthcare is a completely different story.
Well, what we have is national here, so that at least there's none of that.
Yeah, there's always a bunch of people from America, England, all sorts of places, even India.
Huh.
The rich people who come for the private healthcare.
That's weird. I thought they would have gone. Well, I guess the UK doesn't do it.
The UK's healthcare system is completely screwed.
Oh,
They're
wow.
not far off ours. Like, we're public as well.
We really aren't paying these guys enough, I think. Oh, there you go.
But of course, the
Told you.
government here is taking a look at that private healthcare and going, money. What if we nationalize that? Then we can take all the money.
Money.
So that's not looking good.
So let's convert this to like
Side note, though,
USD.
the missile pattern when it attacked the leg was interesting. Yeah, sorry.
So in USD they get like about like 500 and oh wait, 59K.
A year?
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Well, it's less than us, but
Yeah, it's not good. We really aren't paying them enough, I guess.
no. Oh well. Well, people can
And
see what a couple dollars gets you then.
as an apprentice, you approximately get half of that.
Oh, we don't have apprenticeships. That would really suck.
Apprenticeships? What are those? We only have unpaid internships.
Yeah, it's probably
That then
what you
don't
guys.
equate to work experience.
It's probably what you guys call interns. So
Yeah,
in
I
most
personally
fields,
call it slave labor.
yes. In most fields, you have to spend like a couple years as an apprentice to get like your apprenticeship or certificate of competence, basically. um,
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I had to go to school for about 6 months to a year, and that included a bit of apprenticeship. That was sort of the 6 month to a year part. But
oh,
that
yeah,
was it.
there we go. So I think these guys need to go to school for I'm just gonna guess a number, 3 years, and then they have to be an apprentice for 2 years or something like that.
I am glad I am not a paramedic there. That sounds like it's
Annoyingly, most of the chef jobs, they always say, oh, you require at least 5 years of experience in the industry for
Experience.
this job.
All right, you've been a street vendor for food, I guess, for
Nope,
5
doesn't
years.
count. You need to be
Desalia,
part of some fancy schmancy hotel.
oh, all
Except
right.
internships don't count as experience.
I'm starting the OVO Foundation.
I'm
you
just
can
annoyed at all this.
you can sign up to be a pastry chef there, and then that should equate to experience.
I just work for myself.
Yes.
I don't know. My
Business
cousin
is still slow.
got a chef, like a Red Seal chef thing. Went to UK, got all the experience, did the fancy schooling. Drives truck because it pays more.
Well, I could become like a fisherman.
Yeah, they
Which
don't pay you in culinary. Ooh,
if I
that's just grinding up the tank.
go the fisherman route, which requires basically no education at all,
That's good money.
then basically I get at least most of the year is just free time, and then I work for a couple of weeks, couple of months, and then I earn approximately
Goodbye,
like
full tank.
1 to 200K a year.
Yeah, we got the fishermen on the East Coast make that when they
Yeah.
when the what the word I'm looking for is the season's open. But
And I've heard some ridiculous
I
stories.
guess I'll go and become a crabber.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
I want to eat so much crab now. I mean, if I could eat the amount of seafood that my body craves, their species would be extinct right now. But, oh well, alas, I limit myself.
I don't know. Rigs always paid well.
Rigs, yeah.
Yeah, I used to work as a first aider up in the patch. An oil field. Oh.
Ooh.
I mean,
Mr. Doing work again.
What's the pay then? It's like 100K a year or something?
More than that. Like, Christ, man. If you came in there with like a college geology degree, you're looking at like 300.
Oh, that was a good hit from the missile.
Just even basic labor was $1.50 to $2, especially if you worked hard. Like,
yeah.
And then once you got tool hand, it was just like pure fucking money. But Band-Aid, I could sleep on shift, so that did have its advantage. And that was, I think, roughly 100, maybe a bit more. Like at the time, it was 10, 15 years ago, and it was about $3.50 a day take home, plus free food, which ain't nothing.
Yes, absolutely. I wish you could have those kinds of payments.
In a lot of the hotels I've worked at, in the kitchen they don't let you eat anything.
Really? Well,
Yes, they consider it stealing if you have anything to eat.
like I get not eating off people's
The industry
plates.
is really, really bad. No, anything, just anything.
Just
I
anything.
mean,
Like, sure, of course, don't eat off people's plates. That's a big
I
no-no.
can see it though. Like,
But
if
like those
I-
huge breakfast buffets and things,
yeah,
like when it comes back in, no,
Yeah.
just throw it in the bin.
Oh, see, now that's a dickhead maneuver.
like
Oh.
that's
Like,
that's
you
my
have-
only.
50 done croissants. No, throw them all away.
Because eating them would be stealing. Yeah, it's dumb. I was gonna compare it to something else, and then I realized.
Fallout Tank is just gone so quickly in these matches.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I feel like we've kind of taken our focus off the matches or commentating on the matches a bit. Maybe we should.
Yeah, let's get back to the matches.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good showing. I really thought
My
the Fallout Tank would have done better against Tiz's stuff. Just bounced it. But,
Apparently not.
No,
The Rockets
no.
are doing their job.
I'm telling you, it's the weak ass armor. We have seen it in other matches as well. It's not good.
it is not.
Like, it's a big scary tank, and then it just gets one hit by a rocket.
I don't
thinking
even
bad
think
heat.
it's
Protection or something. What are your rockets?
There.
No. What are they? Are they heat or are they frag?
No. They're explosive.
explosive.
They're just
kinda-
HE.
He must have an
Hey.
exposed turret hole or something. Like that's like it's taken the APS. It must be getting around something.
And that tends to be the final lethality thingy, right?
No, a little bit more.
No,
That being
I
said,
think it's-
Tiz, your tanks could shoot sometimes.
They do. Sometimes.
All right.
But the rockets just seem to do so much work, despite them just being small HE rockets.
Well, they take
Zalia.
advantage.
I don't know if I even have a tank in my arsenal anymore, but if I do, I'm curious. How much does your tank cost again?
Which one?
The big solid one.
I have a big solid one, and I have a little solid one. That's way cheaper.
Are you talking about the Kesslers or which ones?
The Kess's tank is ridiculously solid.
All right. So here's the big match of this round: Bobbit versus the
All right.
Sandcrawler.
Before you begin,
Yeah.
let's
Have a
have
little bet?
predictions. Yeah, I was thinking about a bet, but let's do predictions. Why not?
All right. I'm gonna go for the Jimmer. Jimmer Sandcrawler, I think, is gonna take it.
All right, I'm gonna say. Damn it! I was gonna pick that one, and I just
I'm
kidding.
gonna go against it and say the
Bobbit.
Bobbit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 against 1 on the Bobbit. Then,
All right.
But I will say that the turret is gonna pop.
do you
Oh.
think so?
Yeah.
All right, turret pops,
But I think it's
a-
gonna ram the Sandcrawler.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that could be an issue. But it does
So
have
I
a
think-
reverse function, so let's see how this goes.
I think this is one of the more interesting matches where I'm not certain of the result.
Oh, and the target freaking works. God damn it.
Ah, there we go.
Ah.
Yes, I predicted the
tail
tail
again.
was Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
no. Ah!
The Bobbit is gonna win.
Come on, boys, just take that tail. You're dancing around it.
Like, if you had magnets on those missiles, it wouldn't matter at all. But, oh, blow up, blow up,
No.
blow up!
Alright. Oh, that's no good. Oh! And it did jack shit.
Now that's gonna be a repaired bot. There we go, back to 100%.
Alright, well, I'm not giving up hope.
You know what would have been cool to see in this tournament?
What?
Ground mines.
Yes.
It's just they're so expensive, you might as well make them a missile. Like,
Yeah, because the initial tubing is the most expensive part about the missile.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about the explosive powers you could have in these ones, though.
oh, something happened.
The tail is damaged.
Oh,
The tail is gone. Let's go before it gets repaired. Oh, never mind. It's stupid repair bots.
okay, the missiles need to do damage, though. That's... God damn it.
So many wedges.
So many wedges.
I always find the wedge stacking kind of cheesy.
It is like I don't do it because it's very hard to get it to look pretty, and I sacrifice a lot of performance for prettiness, I guess. But
I did
mean-
do one layer of wedges inside of the front of the Warhounds. Not the Warhounds, the Hellhounds.
yeah, but then
But
you
it's
can
like when
get
you see it on a ship, that the entire side is just wedged up. It's just so cheesy.
Yeah.
But I
that's how
mean-
it works.
if you can get away with it, like if you remove the decos and it's still not visible, I think it's fine.
It does make super unrealistic looking ships, which is super annoying, but it is what it is.
I'm telling you, some explosive mines would do the trick against the Bobbit, I think.
I think the Bobbit's gonna be the all-out champion of this tournament.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a very strong contender for that title.
Yeah.
Don't think anyone has defeated it so far in even a single match, right?
Let's go back up. I don't believe they have.
No. The closest was the Fallout tank, and that just got ground up.
Yeah, he's basically had clean sweeps. His last battle is going to be against the Gator too, so
Oof.
if they charge
Well,
each other, it might go interesting.
If they hit each other, then definitely. But
I
if-
don't see the Gator charging though.
Well, it goes
it-
straight.
it's yeah, it's a one-on-one entry though.
That being said, we're not doing too bad. 95-9 versus... Oh, but we're about to run out of mats. That's going to be an issue.
Plus, the Bobbit is kind of healing.
No, mats aren't the issue yet.
I thought this would be a bit more interesting.
I put a little bit too much faith into the firepower of large missiles, I guess.
Yeah. I kind of feel like they should be putting bigger holes in what they're hitting. But hey, at least they're hitting now.
Is that turret just all heavy armor and a pleek?
can have it.
Yeah, it's
Amazing. I found one of my
Yeah.
old tanks.
God damn it, Sean.
I wonder if it still functions.
well, he probably doesn't want the turret to just pop off.
But the popping off is the fun part. It's showy.
Well, no,
Just ask the Russians.
Mm,
I was gonna say you should ask Psyk. His are always dramatic.
has the blueprints for the tournament been released yet? Or will they be released by the way?
Let me check. I can't remember if I wrote that into the rules. Rules. I did not write that I would release them. That being
Gotcha.
said, I will do a poll once I figure out how polls work.
No, that would be silly.
I mean, how poles work, you take a metal rod and you stick it in the ground.
Hmm.
Thanks, Tips. Dun. Well, this has been one of the longest matches of the day, and they've been fairly even. Like this.
This is,
Like I don't think anyone's gone 7 minutes with the bobbit.
no.
Except that one time when it just,
Stared at each other.
yeah, looked at each other for like God knows how long.
Yeah, I did a water mine one on what the hell was it? The Marauder tournament. I used mines in that one. They were okay, but they didn't get nearly the same use anything else did. But they.
Honestly, magnets aren't particularly useful anymore.
Yeah, I have to agree with it. Like, if Crams could shoot mines, that would be something different. Or even have an APS that does it. But as they are now, using missiles, it's definitely not worth it. At least in my view.
Very expensive, yeah. But I mean, they do have some uses. Maybe.
Wow, this is actually... Come on, Jimmer. You got this. 1 minute, 20 seconds. You only got 4%, brother. Get in there and make some holes. Alright. Hey, not feeling too bad about my prediction. This is definitely closer than I thought it'd be.
Definitely, yeah. Still, 8. So 1.5 minutes to go.
Oh, you got 30 seconds.
Oh, my bad.
But only 2%. Not that I'm rooting for... I'm kind of rooting for the Jimmer.
Obviously, you're rooting for. But it seems we can be smug about our
Oh!
predictions.
Say not that smug.
Hey, a win is a win.
That it is. Alright, let's see about the next one. That was actually... Oh, god damn it. all be about how quick it takes out the tail.
Let's see if it doesn't get popped. Because the sandcrawler...
Once it gates the distance, it does pretty good.
Yeah, but in the initial... Well...
Oh, early
Ooh.
hit of the tail.
Early hit of the tail indeed. Will this be different? I wonder.
That all being said,
His gun isn't firing, I think. Oh. Never mind. In range again.
I did think the missiles would be more top-down. They seem to just be coming straight at her.
Can we have a look at the sandcrawler a bit?
You bet.
Oh, you think it's flipped over?
No. I'm just wondering how much damage it takes every... That's not a great gun, is it? I mean, it's struggling with some... Well, I guess it's some wood and metal, I assume.
It's got heavy armor in that Soundcrawler.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a English. There's a heavy armor box inside the Soundcrawler.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Definitely a tougher match this round.
What's the price of the Bobbit head?
I think they're both the same. We'll check after next match.
Feels like
I don't think anyone came in under budget. Like no one dropped a like
All right.
75K.
yeah, I know a couple entries in the one I ran came in under budget, but I also put all those materials in like fuel and stuff. So, but yeah, I think the Sandcrawler is going to take the win in this one, unless something miraculous will occur.
I don't want to jinx it.
I feel like the Bobbit's head's gun isn't the main strength of it.
No, it's not amazing. The main part of the Bobbit's strengths is its tankiness and its ramming capability.
It's just a armored freak, which,
And
by the
armored
way,
free.
yeah. I almost want to send Coffee a entry I had in a tournament super long ago just to see. But we can do that afterwards.
Oh no, if you want to do an exhibition match, I'd be kosher with that.
We'll have to do World at War exhibition match things.
Oh yeah.
It's something that's almost as well, it's certainly uglier than Bobbit. But
Uglier than the Bobbit. Now that's an achievement.
yeah, yeah,
Bobbit's in the lead again.
Yes, but that turret, I mean, the barrel it's only that heavy armor or something like that piece left on it.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's having a bad or a good day. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Though I feel like those missiles should be. This is why you run with different types of missiles. That maybe one of them is good against the armor you're firing. There we go. That picked off a good chunk.
Yeah, I would have thought. Well, Jimmer knows what he's doing, so.
I mean, you'd hope so.
Well, the proof's in the pudding right now. He definitely still knows what he's doing. We just feel he could be doing more damage.
I think this might be the Bobbit's first defeat, actually, if this continues. It's
Perhaps.
really close, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jinx it. Right?
Well, the early taking of that tail definitely changed stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect it to go that quickly.
Nice little wedge front there.
Oh, heavy armor wedge. Oh.
That's the thing of the Bobbit, man. This thing has just been taking large missile after large missile, and it's still completely functional. Like,
That it is.
it just keeps taking it to the face. Oh, I think it.
There went the gun.
I mean, is it that much of a loss?
Well, it kept rhythm.
Yeah. Well, repair bots doing their best. You can do it.
Oh, something happened to the sandcrawler, though.
Oh no, don't tell me.
Oh, I can see what it's thinking a little bit.
I see what has occurred. Oh no. You can definitely see where he has prioritized the armor, though.
Wonder if it'll enter bunker mode
Bunker mode.
when it falls over on its side. Yeah, just fantastic design by Shawn, though. Just
It's a good design, no doubt about that. I just feel like there could have just a little bit of sacrifices for the aesthetics, and it would have been glorious.
what do you want? Some sort of weird, sort of flare to come out, like an actual bobbit worm?
Ugh.
Oh god, sheesh.
Eight minutes in, 1 minute and 15 seconds left. It is neck and neck.
All right, one of the thanks I was gonna send you doesn't function anymore because APS shells got changed.
Well, we can do some exhibition matches after this. Like, if anyone wants to design a tank and submit it, like, that's totally cool. Like, it won't count towards the tournament, but...
No, obviously not. I was just thinking after we are done recording and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
I was thinking more, like... Oh, Jiminy, this is close. 15 seconds.
You
It
can
is
do
getting
it.
close.
You can do it.
Shawn's just keeps pumping out the damage.
Stupid guy.
Ooh.
Another wind?
Bobbit traps again.
Where did they go?
Over the sea. From the devs being from the depths.
No, well, they'll sort it out from the depths too. They got all that anime girl money now.
I don't know if they will do it from the depths too.
Oh, hopefully somebody will.
The game was pretty complicated to do overall.
Yeah. So they learned from their mistakes, and
I mean, they were still developing it, though.
Yeah, but I don't think that a lot of people who started out on this are really enjoying doing more of it,
what do you mean, making it or playing it?
making it. What was that other project that's been moved on to?
Don't know. Like the developers, I'm guessing?
So I know there was this project back in the days which was called Forgotten Shore, but that was discontinued on the development, I believe.
Didn't Nick move on to something else?
Yes. Well, I mean, at least from that game, but from this one,
I
not
think
sure.
he's moved on to something else from this.
Then I just hope for someone else to pick up the mantle. Because it's an
No,
entertaining game.
I mean, I still see Nick playing from the depths occasionally on Steam. So
That's the dev, right?
yeah, main creator.
Yeah. What does Nick actually build is the question.
What does he build? Abominations.
Oh no.
Or like the Crypto Suckus? I forget who made that one. The one with the eyeballs, it looks like a 40k thing broke loose in here. But apparently I'm the only one who's seen it. It has eyeballs.
Define what you mean, that big squiddy thing with multiple eyeballs all over that shoots lasers.
I do like that one.
No, that's if I remember correctly, that's something about a zombie dude.
I'm a zombie, dude. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't. I've seen your builds. I don't think you built that.
Yeah, I don't think
Wait.
so.
You don't think it's as pretty? My stuff is gorgeous, like, except if you look at it.
Yeah, except if you look at it. I've seen too many laser poles.
Ah, whatever. Oh, less close of a match this round. Unfortunately.
So, what do you define as abominations then?
Geez, I don't know. Well, like meta bricks with like a couple hunks of deco stuck on the outside of them are kind of abominations.
Or is it Shawn class abominations?
Well, I like Sean's is functional. Like it's also
It's functional. It's always functional, but
it's not even like horrific looking. Like I'm sorry, I don't want to say.
I don't know. You haven't seen his Crushinator tank.
I have not seen the Crushinator tank.
It's not called the Crushinator, but that's just what it looks like.
Well, Sean should submit by the seashore.
Are you okay, my dude?
I'm just having a small stroke. Give me a second. True story. Just coffee. Just coffee.
Oh man, I'm out of coffee.
And I'm out of totally soda.
Tequila.
Oh, I'm not out of tequila.
No, actually, a Finnish type of vodka was what I was having earlier. But yeah,
I don't think I got any Finnish in my cabinet.
they
I've
are
got some
great.
disgusting chocolate vodka downstairs.
Ugh. Oh man, I had
It
whipped
truly
cream
is
vodka.
disgusting. And my sister bought 2 bottles.
So seriously, I have had a liquor cabinet since I've been like 21, and one of my buddies' girlfriends came over. We're having a big party, and she bought a bottle of whipped cream vodka, and she
No.
left it. That was over 20 years ago.
And it stayed in
Oh
there.
yeah, it's still there. Like I ain't gonna
That's
drink
what you
that.
do with the liquor cabinet. You just put things in there. They don't come out.
Yeah, well,
True. I will
Maybe
disagree.
sometimes one thing will come out.
I will disagree though.
Sometimes.
well, yeah, like when you're at the end of your night, and you're like, man, I want one more drink. I'm out of all the other liquor I would want. And
No, I mean
not that
like
it's ever
family
happened.
family celebrations is
That's
where
when
I-
it's opened.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
my liquor cabinet's fairly well stocked. I could put a frat party down and still have room to spare.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen. That's not what the liquor cabinet's for. It's there for looks.
True.
It's aesthetic. That's about.
Also holds my liquor. Delicious, delicious liquor.
Yeah, except for my Baileys, which my father went and drank.
Bailey's delicious.
And that one was my birthday present, so I'm still kind of grumpy about that.
Aw.
Plus, I was using it.
Using it?
Yes, I was making ice cream.
Oh, never mind. Yes, you're of course a fancy chef. Yes, that was
Yeah.
intended to somewhat insult you. I don't know if it did.
No.
But
Oh, good hit. Oh,
I
there
am
goes
the
the ring.
fanciest of the fancy chefs.
the fanciest of the yeah.
You've seen some of my work. I do fancy
Don't
things.
compare me to chefs.
Ah, bunker
It's
mode a little
somewhat.
bit too late.
Yeah,
Oh,
a little bit too late.
Oh, that being said, I gotta say these probably been the best matches. Versus the bunker.
Closest at least.
not
I don't
really
think
best. It's been quite not particularly interesting to watch.
don't think we've actually seen anything come this close to beating the Bobbit.
Well, it just took
yeah.
its ring shield a little bit earlier, so now the Bobbit doesn't have one of those. So all you gotta do to defeat the Bobbit is kill the tail, then kill the ring shield, and then have 5 minutes left over to destroy all the armor.
I mean, an easier way to kill the Bobbit would probably be to just drop a barrel bomb on top of it, but, you know.
Yeah.
Even a big fat cram shell might kill it.
Oh yeah, since Cram was a part of this tournament, I'm
And we've only
honest,
seen one cram entry.
like honestly, when one is able to use Cram in a tournament, it should always be taken as a consideration because
I'm just not very good at cram.
me neither. But I mean, the DPS you can get with Cram cannons is just
Well, first,
bonkers.
like I love cram mortars. Like you can do a cheap
Except-
round of those.
I have never actually seen a cram mortar hit properly.
They're there to punish. Like if you don't want to move quickly, you want to move predictable straight lines. The cram mortar would like to say hello.
I mean,
It might
if
be
you-
interesting in, well, if I actually do a tournament with the Fortresses, it might be interesting if people did mortar vehicles, but, hey,
Most might.
Didn't
Sorry, go.
didn't Tyrannus speak a little bit about maybe running something of a fortress conquest tournament?
Oh, you're talking about that too.
Me?
Oh, down she goes at 20 seconds left. I do got to say, though, that was, maybe not been the most entertaining battle to watch, but that was pretty interesting at the end. Like, Baba got pretty beat up. It's got holes in the back. It's got, oh my god, horrific armor underneath, apparently.
Yeah, it's very hard to actually get a kinetic shell through that.
So
And it's very hard to get chemical rounds through that.
Which is probably why it won.
Damn you, Sean.
Well, that's it.
God damn you.
Sean won that round, and that's the end of round 6. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And if anyone does want to submit some stuff for an exhibition match, feel free to. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time at a random date and time. Also, where were you, Sean?
Yes, where were you, Sean? We're all expecting you to show up and talk about your fantastic. Although
Star Sector 2.
Yes. This video is also about Star Sector 2 and how Sean needs to get that going. All right. Have a good night.